Yeah, what's up? Yeah, that's a 2025. Yeah, I've fallen on like 5 times already. Yeah, yeah, I just take it over there to the parking lot, and I just been like, so I know everybody says you can go fast. That's easy. But I do a lot of my riding in Asia. So a lot of their speeds, like on the higher end, is 20 miles an hour. So it's all slow speeds. Yeah, that's why I got that one because like I took the Ohio course, the beginners riders course, whatever. I did it along with my brother, and it was fun. We both passed it, but at the same time, it was like I know a lot of my friends are like, oh no, don't get like a because that's only like a 450, and everybody's like, get you like a 650 or 750 or a 900 or like 1,000 or some shit. I'm like, I'm planning on adventures, not like I ain't planning on ever going to a track. Like my shit is just for daily riding. Like even like the black truck right there, it's my brother's. I don't have any vehicles. I surrendered my vehicles all a long time ago. And then when I moved over here with him, I walk to the store, and I walk 3 to 5 miles a day, so it doesn't bother me. And then when I got my bike, I'm like, well, what's the point of driving like once I get used to it more, driving the car from here to Kroger's when I can just take the bike from here to Kroger's, and it'd be like, huh? Nah, not like that. So that thing had like originally like 10 miles on when we got it from fuck, I don't remember what the store is called. But it's over there off of damn it, I can't remember the street. Hmm? No, no, it's a Royal Enfield Himalayan 450. Oh no 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 no! It's a small shop that sells Royal Enfields and Moto Guzzi. It's I can't man, I haven't been on the bottoms in so long. I can't remember the damn street name. Yeah, but there's an old baseball stadium in that direction in the bottoms, and there's like a small motorcycle shop. They got it fenced in, obviously, because of all the people around here. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So there's a small like shop over there, and it's actually really nice. They got some nice bikes in there too. But yeah, I got that 450 because I wouldn't mind getting used to it, getting used to the slow maneuvers, and then like maybe next year in 2027, fly out to India and take like one of their Royal Enfield tours in the Himalayas. So like, yeah, I'm not sure how much those weigh or anything, but that one's like 400, and I think 400 pounds or some shit. And hmm so that one's like, I think it's like a black and gold, and then they got like these other two that are like almost like a gray salt in a way, but one has like a red line finish, and the other one has like a blue line finish. I actually really like the blue one. I was gonna get the blue one, but I sent pictures of the different colors to some of my female friends and even like my exes and shit to see which one they all liked better. And that black and gold one was like the number one almost across all of them. Because I was like, well, I don't want to get it based off of my likes, whatever. So if I decide to go out and like ride it out to like a cafe or some shit, and there's like a cute girl and she likes it, I guess it'd be like a conversation starter with her or something. So that's what like, yeah, yeah. So that's actually their new one. They've always had another called a 411, It wasn't until I think 2024 they brought out their 450s. But because like the 411s, obviously in America, like with our highway speeds being higher, people did struggle going like up to like 70 and shit. That 450 one, yeah, it handles our highway speeds pretty well.
Yeah.
There's actually this one guy, I think his name's like Keith, and I think he represents another small, or actually I have no idea how small or big they are, but he represents like another dealer or something, or promotes them all the time, called like Baxter Cycle. But his is out more Midwest, and he's taking that bike and putting over like 60,000 miles on like a year because he traveled. He traveled. I think they were from Iowa. He went from Iowa to Alaska, Alaska back. All this traveling just on one of those bikes, and he didn't have like any damn problems with it until he got like past 60,000. And I think it had something to do with like the valves or some shit, or some like big circular piece that he showed a picture of.
Another random question for you. Does your father drive a white truck?
Uh-huh.
Dude, I backed into him the first time I moved in here.
Yep.
Let him know I'm still sorry about that.
Yep.
I was pulling out, and these roads are so small.
Oh, don't worry. He told us.
Yeah, I definitely bumped him. But I got out, and it looked like it dropped his back bumper down a little, like his foot popped out. He just walked out and smacked me with his hand. He was like, "It's all right, brother." I was like, "Man, I am so fucking sorry."
Well, if you ever catch him yourself, it would actually be, I guess we could say, behoove you to probably apologize to him directly. Because, like, he definitely told us all about it every day. Because, yeah, he definitely doesn't let it go. He reminds us even to this day. So, yeah, we know.
Yeah. If I see him, I'll make sure to send my apology.
Right.
By any means, and I'm glad that I didn't fuck his vehicle up. So, I mean, I didn't even scratch on mine either. Like, it was a very soft block.
Right. Right. I know my dad was like, did we get new neighbors? I'm like, yeah. He's like, he just backed up his driveway. I don't know if he's blind or not, but he hit the truck. And then it's like he got out. We looked at each other. We weren't mad about it. He went on his way. And now I'm going to complain.
Next time I see him, I'm going to make sure I have a nice time. I just want you to know I'm really sorry and it will never happen again.
Yeah.
When I back out, I know how tight it is. But we had the reason it happened, we had a service guy here, and fucking, I was talking to him outside of my window, like backing up, and I'm literally talking to him outside of my window, and I didn't know that he was parked there. I backed out and just bumped this shit while I was talking to this guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, when I see him, I'll make sure to send it.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Because if I tell him, he's probably going to be thinking, you're just saying that. But yeah, those bikes are fun to ride. So when we got it, it had 11 miles on it. Then, since my dad's a more experienced rider, he went ahead and rode it over here. And then he wants one. Because he said it was actually raining that day, too. I actually felt like so bad and like was scared from like, because we didn't know how it was going to handle or whatnot. And we didn't even take it on the highway. We just went back here to the back roads of McKinley and came back this way. But he liked it. A lot of people take it off-roading too.
Yeah, I would imagine so. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, because it was designed for like, well, in India, over in the Himalayas, like up in the mountains and everything. So they take them off-road. They take them on-road.
It definitely has that enduro look to it.
And I actually think it's comfortable to sit on. My dad like struggles putting his leg over it because he has like lower back issues as well.
Yeah.
But the 411 one is actually a little bit lower. And a lot of people liked it better. They were actually like, well, they kind of wish they would take the 411 design and just slap the 450 in it instead.
Yeah.
Instead of just going with that newer look.
I'm sure if you got it, I mean, it would probably be a little pricey, but you could probably get it modified and lower.
Oh yeah, there's like I think they call it like a rear lowering link or something like that. And then I've seen some people they would drop the front what they call like the front forks, and they would drop them by like a few millimeters or so, or I guess in this case like maybe like an inch or two. And
I mean, the trip feet plus the ground, that's all that matters, so, you know?
oh yeah, like when I'm on it, like I'm like 5'8" or whatever. So when I'm like when these boots when I ride it, I'm like on this with the bike.
Like tippy toed a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit like you're still in the ball of your feet,
Yeah.
but you know when you're on one leg, you're flat foot, but you can't touch the ground with the other one.
Yeah. I think a lot of riders like that though, like that tippy toe, because I always see riders like switching feet when they're at a red light from tippy toe to tippy toe.
Mm-hmm. That they're short.
Yeah, yeah,
Because like I was learning how to ride in Vietnam, and my friend only has she doesn't even know how big her bike is. It was on like a small motorbike that's like 80 to 100 cc. She thinks so. It was like big enough to where
probably like a 250 or something.
no, it's small over there. Like from where everybody rides, like I guess we would consider them all like mopeds,
Okay.
but they're like from where they all got like their motorbikes and everything. Like it was for hers. From my height, when we were done and I was on the back of her, I would just stand up and just walk backwards. But then when you sat down, it was pretty comfortable and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep. Well, I'll
So,
let you go, brother. I'll let you get on your walk here. I appreciate it, man.
yeah, no problem, man. Have a good one.
Maybe I'll see you around.
Yep. You might see me fall a lot too. Planning on falling a lot, actually. I'm gonna get and try getting used to actually falling so I can get rid of that fear.
Get some weather.
Yeah, I got it. I don't know what brand it is, but I got a jacket for it. And when you guys are talking, it only stays there for like 2 minutes and then disappears. I actually had it set to 2 minutes. So while I'm walking and I can't see the screen sometimes because of the glare, damn, look at that. Snow's almost all gone. Especially over here. A little sad, chat. A little sad. But anyways, um, thanks for being here with me, guys. I appreciate you. And let's continue on this walk. It's definitely hot today. Or warmer. It's like in the 40s today. But like, yeah, so one of my neighbors, he's a new neighbor. I think he moved in last summer. He was asking me about my bike and stuff. He said he really liked it and whatnot. Yeah, I own a 2025 Rio Enfield Himalayan 450. And I've only stuck like 30 miles on the bike myself. Just 30. But it's all like 30-minute, 1 hour increments of slow speed maneuvers. So the 30 miles might not sound a lot, but if we go by hours, I guess, like every time I would ride it, I only went to the parking lot and I practiced just going in circles and practice, finding my friction zone and playing with the clutch and shit like that. And I'm trying to get my fingers and hands used to the bike because like they go numb. Because that's how I bent my clutch lever the last time I rode it. Because like I was in a sharp left turn, I had the handlebars turned all the way to the left, and as I had, if I can even see my hand on my own screen, so I had the clutch squeezed right, and then while I was in my tight left turn, my fingers went numb and just slipped. Obviously the bike stalled, jerked forward, and my balance ain't that great, so when I jerked forward and I put my left leg down, wow, I tried to set it down as gently as I could. Yep, as gently as I could. So I got lower back problems too. So it's like, for some reason, like, my legs also ain't as strong as they used to, were like 10, 20 years ago. So I'm not gonna like try and fight all that weight. Plus I was 260 pounds as well. So I wasn't gonna try and fight and put all that weight on my one leg by itself. So I just tried to use it to like gently lay it down, took a deep breath, and then picked it back up again. I do have a new clutch lever for it. I just haven't put it on yet because, well, if you've ever worked in the cold while touching metal, it's not a good combination. Hell, I made the mistake one day, not thinking about it, but just out of habit. Like I was washing my hands, and then I thought I heard the mailman run, so I went outside to check the mail without drying my hand. Almost had my hand stuck to the mailbox. We're gonna go to this part, so we ain't gotta like try and step up over all this. Ooh, yesterday I got mail in. I got this package I've been waiting on. I decided to get me an external mic for the phone, or like a Bluetooth one, right? Man, those damn things are expensive. But the one I got, and if anybody's watching and knows anything about it, I guess it's called like a DJI Mic 3 wireless mini or some shit like that. It was like 80 some bucks for that damn thing. And that was just the mic. I wasn't gonna pay almost $300 for like the full kit or anything. I just want the mic. So I'm hoping that I'm gonna learn about it some today when I get home. Watch a bunch of YouTube videos, because I come to find out when it's connected to my phone, if someone calls me, it's like I got no audio. What the fuck is Reynoldsburg Place doing way the hell over here? Hey, how's it going? So I've always had to, so when I'm not playing around with it, I gotta make sure it's disconnected from my phone, just due to the fact that if someone calls me, I can't have normal conversation with them, because like, it's like that mic. It's, I think from where it can record and also be used as a mic, it makes it to where for some reason, like your phone, you can't have conversations with people on the phone. I don't know. It's really fucking weird. And all this should be grass, but all those dumb fucks keep driving on this. God damn. It smells like the air around here smells like wet dog. The fuck? I'm gonna cover my cameras with my fingers real quick. I'm gonna wipe off my screen. That'll probably let me see the screen a little better. Hot damn, it feels so good today. Oh, now I know what I forgot. I meant to get the damn umbrella for the phone. So when we got back home yesterday, after the stream ended, and then I eventually got back home, I went to my front porch, found all my motorcycle cones, because that's where my tripod is also, as well as my little umbrella clip for the phone. I meant to grab it so I could attach it to the phone today, so I could see if that would help with the glare some. Maybe provide some shade. That'd be enough for me to be able to see the phone screen, you know, instead of these bright ass glares. I guess that, or I should risk removing the privacy screen protector, because my phone does have that, you know, natural anti-reflective screen. But with my privacy screen protector on, well, it removes it, obviously. So with this much melted, I reckon that the creeks are definitely gonna be melted. I'm gonna be flowing pretty good. So we'll check on the first one when we get up over here. Phone brightness is all the way up too. I actually figured the creek would be a bit more deeper. It looks like it's just running at regular levels. Hmm. That can't be good. It almost smelled like I had a smell of gas somewhere. It smelled like it was being carried with the wind or something. Alright, hopefully we can survive crossing the street. See, clear left. We're clear right. Yeah, we'll make it over there beforehand.
I thought you were about to check my interview.
Oh, look at how those are melting. So they're still forming icicles, melting at the same time. But since it's also in the shade, it's also freezing once it hits. Well, not once it hits, but freezes overnight, melts during the day, repeats. All that might be melted today, though, considering it's going to be since it's in the 40s now. Oh, look, some of the trial gang members are out. I guess you guys get to watch one of them piss on something. Yeah, especially as it gets warmer. And depending on the type of day that the time of day when we're out here, we never know who we're going to come across or what their attitude's going to be like, you know? Like that guy. Like even though as we started walking by him, if I would have panned the camera on him, I don't know if you guys saw any of it, but he started like looked like he was about to start taking off his pants when he was talking about being interviewed, and it was kind of weird. But people be people, you know. You never know what the hell weird shit they're gonna do. And yep, those little bastards are still up there. Let's see, there's the branch, the fork. I can't see mainly because of the glare, but if I remember right, it should be right there. Like that's just like how like it may not seem that bright, but it's also just how bright it is from my screen because there's such a huge glare on it that I can't freaking see if I'm zoomed in correctly on that wasp nest or not. Now, if it were facing this way, it'd be a little bit better. But the sun's right over that way. So when we're looking this way, well, we get the full glare of the sun. See, now that we're walking between, well, in this part of the trail, we're with these trees, it's providing more shade so we can actually see the screen better. Well, I saw this bird up there. I was trying to see if it was going to stop, but it keeps climbing the tree. I wasn't trying to throw off that man's concentration, so I just waved at him. Let's go ahead and check this out. Is this all completely frozen, thawed out? Yep, it's thawed out now. Like this portion right here yesterday from the night before, it had actually like reformed its ice sheet and had expanded back out again. But it looks like, as far as I can even tell myself, that it's all thawed out now. So like right now, I'm wanting to like stop and turn around. That's what we were doing over the last couple weeks. But now we got to start pushing ourselves to keep completing our walk now, because a lot of this is melted, so we can complete the entire 5 miles. Do we need to walk this every day? No. Come to find out, I'm still losing a lot of weight. It's still dropping fast. So I technically don't even need to walk this entire distance. I could alternate between probably 3, 4, and 5 mile walks. But I'm hoping in the long run that these 5 mile walks will be more beneficial to me in the future. Or I could just go back down to 3. Because there's 3 miles puts me in the maintenance step range if I think of it like 7,000 miles. Well, 7,000 miles, 7,000 steps. But the 5 miles puts us at 11 to almost 12,000 steps. And we're outside longer. I should honestly review my videos sometimes, because I honestly don't know if you guys can hear the birds chirping, the cars driving by, or whatnot. Or if it's just my loud voice, and sometimes the train horns in the background since they're so much louder. Like usually for these longer walks, like instead of streaming, I always usually call my cousin, you know, because he'll be driving during the day. And, well, not on the weekends, but it always makes these longer walks go by so much faster than what they actually feel like they are. Checking behind me over my shoulder, make sure there's no cars coming. Let's see. Make sure there's no damn, like, nails in this board. I don't accidentally get a fucking nail or a screw in it, you know? By accidentally stepping on it. Shit, today's Saturday, ain't it? I think it's Saturday. I'm gonna go get my weekly massage this week. This weekend I'll probably go get like 1 hour, maybe an hour and a half. So I found this one massage spot with these Chinese ladies. And holy shit. I asked for, like, you know, that deep hard tissue massage in an hour with two of them at the same time. Fuck. I feel like those girls always beat my ass. It's like, yeah, I'll be feeling great afterwards. But then when I wake up the next morning, it's like it all settles in. And my entire body's like, what the fuck just happened? It feels so good. They're just so damn expensive. Go ahead and start walking on this ice and hard, crunchy snow. So that way we're skipping the ice, but at the same time we're not walking in the middle of the road either. See, if this shit gets inside the boots and starts rubbing up against your feet, you're gonna know. It's gonna be itchy as hell. Weird, it smells like lotion underneath this bridge. Now we're gonna go ahead and turn around. So we're just enjoying our walk. I got a lot of stuff in my head, so like, it's like those internal monologues. Trying to keep myself busy on these walks, you know? Because when we expanded out to this 5 miles, like the distance will start getting to me sometimes, which is why I would always call my cousin or something, have someone to talk to. Or I would just listen to music. But while I'm multi-streaming, I don't want to listen to music because I don't want, well, one, there's not like a bunch of different like audio tracks set up like OBS to where I could listen to music, but also not allow it to be saved in a VOD and stuff, you know, or to be heard on stream. Two, I think this app, if there's any other type of audio playing, I think it mutes the entire video at the same time. So I noticed that when I was talking with my dad on the phone the other day, so I went back to check to see if it was recording the conversation or not during the live stream. And it just kept the video, but muted everything else. Couldn't hear shit. And the railroad company gets a shit ton of logs everywhere. Looks like they're probably about to, when it gets nicer outside, probably go through the railroad and start replacing some of the timber. Yeah, and these trails, there be runners on them too. It's a nice trail to run, especially if you're going for distance. Oh, look, we got cyclists. Three ladies out riding their decked out bikes, going at a nice smooth pace. See, it's definitely a nice day out because everyone's coming outside. And we got somewhat of a late start on the walk today. I was up last night till about 4 a.m. I think I woke up around 11 a.m. Got like 7 hours of sleep, I think. So, yeah, so I found out my brother renewed his Disney Plus subscription. And I didn't know Disney has either bought out or merged with Hulu. So I finally been watching that Shogun show. I started it last night and did like finish 4 episodes straight. It's actually a badass show. I actually love it. Can't wait for the next season to come out. Hopefully, I think it's next year. I think I saw maybe. I think they're in production now. So that's gonna be worth waiting for. But I think the seasons are only like 7 or 8 episodes, though. I think. So I'm almost. So I'm like halfway through it now. And if I wasn't on this diet and trying to stick with the consistency of trying to walk this distance and then prepare food and eat a 1 hour meal between the hours of 16:30 and 17:30, I probably would have just stayed up all night, ate some snacks, drank some pop or soda. For those of you who don't know, that we call soda pop. Like I would have just stayed up all night, just enjoying myself watching it all. But I like how they got the Ajin guy, the pilot for the boat, a consort now. I think she's pretty badass. Now we're coming back to the trail. Looks like we got some people up here on the trail up ahead. I don't know what they're doing though. One of them looks like they're sitting down on the ground. Two of them, maybe three, if that's a person on the ground or a dog. Or that's their gear, so maybe two people in gear. Okay, so like 3 or 4 people. That's definitely a group, small group. Looks like one of them's not part of it though. They're on a bicycle coming this way. waved hi to that person. I definitely don't mind, trying to be nice and like greeting people when I'm on my walk, especially as I'm passing them. We got another bicycle coming up from behind. I just realized there's tire tracks over there in that field. It's almost like someone took their vehicle, went joyriding out in the field. I'm surprised they didn't get themselves stuck. It looks like those people on the trail moved off. Yeah, it looks like they drove out in the field and started doing donuts. They try and do that shit now. Their tires are probably going to dig in and start making ruts and ruin the field. Yeah, it looks like that small group of people is getting their gear situated. And now they're walking down the alleys, probably looking for pop cans and stuff to go turn into scrap. It's one of those days I don't really have much to say today. So there's actually this cool breeze kicking up. We're walking into the wind. I got my sleeves pulled up. We're not wearing our jackets here. We're wearing our hoodies since it's warmer out. Yep, sleeves are up. This wind that's blowing by feels really good. Yeah, we're just on a nice calm walk. Just on a nice calm walk. Probably able to get a better view of them now. I feel like this building doesn't have any more snow on, but damn, it seems like it's waterlogged. I'm just recording the whole walk. Can't trust this intersection half the time. You have a good one. I'm heading this way. So if we were to keep going straight, we'd end up walking 4 miles. If we go this way, it's like we're doing a giant U-turn. Because we're going to walk all the way down to the road, walk the entire length to the store, and then we got to start walking all this distance backwards. And then once we get to the store, we basically got to walk it all the opposite direction again towards the road. And then we start coming back this direction to go home. And it extends the walk out to just a little over 5 miles. Shit, I should have invited him to come walk with me. So we went, blah, 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 blah. So the one thing I like about this walk is it's so, like, there's, inclines and declines. But with the way that wooden rail is shaped and sloped at the top there, my brother back about a couple of years ago was a whopping 365 pounds. And we would walk this every day together too. And we would always stop right there and I'd make him just do 10 push-ups against the rail. Just something to get it into his body. And then he started really getting into it last year. And now he's down to about almost 118 kilograms. Or roughly 260 pounds. Like, he's lost over 100 pounds. And you could definitely tell too. And I would always joke with him that I'll make sure I don't go above 270, and that when he finally hits 270, I'll start, dieting and working out again to myself. And he did. He got down to 270, and I was like, well, I better start planning to motivate myself. And then he got down to the high 260s, and I think that's where he's plateaued at right now still. And he's been going to the gym and everything. Me, I'm just fasting, eating a giant caloric deficit, and walking almost 5 miles. I bet if I could get him to do this exact same diet that I'm doing right now for just a month or two, not only would it push him past his plateau, but he'd probably drop another like 20, 30 pounds. Because he's actually my younger brother. Like, I think I have like 8 years on him. So he's definitely not, like my baby brother. And he's taller than me. What kind of shit is that? Because I'm 5'8", and I think he's like 5'11", I believe. So if we could get him down to my weight of 220, he'll look a lot better. Although he also knows that, like, the motivation behind my workout also is so when I go to Asia and I start drinking beer, I don't feel guilty about gaining any weight. But that doesn't mean while I'm in Asia that I'm going to stop walking. Yeah, we're getting near the end of our walk. I mean, we still got like a mile or two to go, but we're on the home stretch now. We just gotta walk all the way to this main road up ahead of us, and then we'll be getting closer to the store, and then we'll end the stream for there. So normally when I was walking this 5 miles, it would take me about 1 hour 35 minutes to walk. I'm walking a little slow right now. I don't know if it has something to do with me holding the phone, this mini tripod with the camera on it, or what, but like, I'm definitely pushing my legs, and we should be walking up to 3 miles an hour, or even as fast an average speed. Oh my God, I can't talk. Or at least have an average pace of 3.2 miles an hour. And we should be at the store, in and out, if we're not talking, and back home in, say, 13 to 15 minutes. So we'll see how long this takes. My boot feels like it got a thick layer of mud hanging off of it. So my right leg feels unbalanced compared to my left. That or my leg is getting ready to go out. One of the two. Oh shit. Now I'm sneezing. Well, there's just so much with my left leg. But that was mainly due to so much slipping on that small piece of ice back there that was on top of the snow. Give me the tiny car. So now that it's warmer and all this snow and ice is melting, everybody's outside doing home repairs, car repairs. See all the thin snow, it's melting, but all these mounds and clumps, they'll be gone by Monday. Hell, it could be gone by tonight, or by tomorrow morning anyways, because later tonight it's going to be raining. I'm pretty sure it's raining all night up to all morning. So these are going to be pelted with rain. And I don't think it's going to be below freezing. So this might be our last day to see all this. I guess we'll find out during tomorrow's walk. So that's my cousin that I was talking about. I told him to give me like 5 minutes because we're almost at a spot where we're going to end the stream for the day. Well, almost at a spot to end our walking stream for the day. That said, we're gonna go ahead and cut it here, guys. Thanks for tagging along during my daily walk, and I'll catch you guys all later, most likely when we go to start streaming some video games later. That said, again, thank you for your time. Peace.